Lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you need extra relax on your lumbar spine. Roll your arms outward and slide the shoulder blades toward the waist. Push the back of your head away from the shoulders. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Let go any tension from your body. One more time. Relax your forehead, eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face and clench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, neck, and shoulders, arms, forearms, and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back, and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring the attention into your breathing cycle and start observing every aspect of your breathing cycle. Which part of your body moves the most? Chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe. Become a witness. Observe like you were observing someone else's breath. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And there too, observe. Is one of the 2 poses longer? Observe also that your throat remain open and relaxed, even during the poses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long, slow, steady breath with the same length for inhalation and exhalation. Same length for the 2 active phases. Long, slow, steady breath. Same length, inhalation and exhalation. Create a constant breath from the beginning till the end. Observe your chest opening, widening with every inhalation. Observe your rib cage becoming smaller with every exhalation. Observe even the muscles activating around your rib cage. Become aware of also the physical part of your breath, the muscular part of your breath. Long, slow, steady breath. Same length, inhalation, exhalation. Observe the muscles of your rib cage working. To spread the ribs, to open the rib cage. Observe, become aware. And use the same muscles to create a longer poses, especially between inhalation and exhalation. Use the same muscles to keep the rib cage open at the end of the inhalation. Inhale deeply. Use the muscles of your rib cage to keep the rib cage open just for a brief moment at the end of the inhalation. Start the exhalation still with the muscles activated. So start your exhalation through the belly and only later allow the rib cage to relax. Inhale. Observe your rib cage expanding. Use the muscles of your rib cage to keep the rib cage open and start the exhalation on your belly. And only later allow the rib cage to become smaller again. Long, slow, controlled breath in every single phase of your breathing cycle. Observe the muscles of your rib cage working. Keep those muscles activated. At the end of the inhalation during the pose and at the beginning of the exhalation. Long, slow, steady breath. From your next breath, start a Viloma 1 technique. So, create a longer inhalation by adding some pauses during the inhalation. Use the same muscles to keep the chest open also during the small pauses. Inhale, pause. Keep on inhaling, pause. Keep on inhaling, pause. Until you have the full lungs completely open and full. Pause again. At the end of the last pause, inhale again and exhale fully. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Till you reach your maximum. When you reach it, stay there for a brief moment. Hold the breath for a brief moment. Inhale again and exhale fully. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Hold the breath. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Viloma 1 technique. 3 more breathing cycle with this specific technique. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause until you reach your maximum. Then hold the breath. Inhale, exhale. At the end of your third, go back to a normal breath, not controlled one, but observe briefly your body and your mind. Seek for emotions or feelings. When you feel ready, roll on your right side, stay on your right side for a brief moment, push with the left hand to sit up. Sit cross-legged at the end, at the back of the mat. Okay. Sternum up, shoulder blades down, put your hands on your knees and start straight away doing the circles with your lumbar spine. Small circles, fluid movement, both on one side and also on the other side. Seek for fluidity, fluid movement. Okay, put your feet in Baddha Konasana with your heels quite apart from your pubic bone. Put your hands around your ankle, sternum up, shoulder blades down, inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward, keep on looking in front of you, even slightly higher compared to your eye level. Use the grip on your ankle to help you twist even, to help you roll even more your hips forward. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. And with the exhalation, allow your spine to unwind. Roll your arms outward and allow the head to move toward the feet. Close your eyes. Relax completely your arms, shoulders, and hands. Relax your neck, your face. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, slowly come up. Straighten your legs for Dandasana. Flex feet. Put your hands next to your hips on your fingertips. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll your arms outward and allow the 2 elbows to come closer. Push your spine slightly to the front of the mat. Shoulder blades down. Roll your hips slightly forward. Stay there. just a seated position, isn't it? Inhale deeply with the exhalation. Bend your right leg and slide the right leg under the left knee. Bend your left knee and put your left calf just in front of the right shin. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Put your hands on your heels. Keep your feet flexed. Even there, yes, perfect. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward and start lowering your chest toward the ground. Keep your spine straight as much as you can. Look in front of you for 3 breaths. When you reach your maximum, shoulder blades down. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Yes. And at the end of the third, allow your spine to unwind and go down. Close your eyes. Relax your arms, your hands, your neck, your shoulders. Relax your face, unclench your jaw. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, slowly come up. Straighten your legs again, Dandasana. Put your hands next to the hips on your fingertips, sternum up, shoulder blades down, roll your arms outward, push your spine slightly to the front, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply with the exhalation, bend your left leg, slide the left ankle right under the right knee. Without moving the left leg, bend your right leg just in front. Put your hands on your knees. Keep your feet flexed today. Yes. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward and start lowering your chest toward the ground. Keep the chest and keep the spine straight. Look in front of you. Go to your maximum. When you reach your maximum, still looking in front of you, stay there for 3 breaths. Move the shoulders away from your ears. At the end of the third breath, allow your spine to unwind and go down. Close your eyes. Relax your arms, hands, shoulders, neck, face, throat. And at the end of the third breath, slowly come up. Straighten your legs again for Dandasana. But now, bend both legs and go back in Baddha Konasana. With your feet not too close to your pubis. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, turn to the left. Put your right hand on your left knee. Roll your left arm outward. Push your thumb back and push your hands down, almost touching the ground. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Keep on twisting. Use the grip on your right hand to help you twist even deeper. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third breath, go back to center. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, turn to the right. Put your left hand on your right knee. Roll your right arm outward. Push your thumbs back and the hands down, almost touching the ground. And twist. Use the grip on your left hand to turn even deeper, to twist even deeper. And slowly come back to center. Dandasana again. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward and grab under the knees. Hands right under the knees. Use this grip to fold a little bit deeper. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll your hips forward and try and fold deeper. Look in front of you. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Okay, if you can, just walk forward with your hands to find another grip, either around the calf, around the ankles, or on the outside of your feet. Up to you to find your position today. Sternum up, shoulder blades down, roll your arms outward. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, slowly come up. Bend your right leg and put your right feet inside, in contact with the inside left leg. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. Twist slightly to the left to keep your chest right above your left leg. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward. Grab either the knee or the calf or the ankle, or again the feet. Up to you to find your position. But keep the chest right above the leg. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. So twist slightly to the left to keep the chest right above the leg. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, move your hands both on the left side of your legs or feet. Both hands on the left side, and use this grip to help you move your chest to the left. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. Keep your chest, chest lifted, shoulder blades down. Okay. At the end of the 3rd, start bending your arms and fold deeper. Try and connect your chest and your leg. Three breaths. Keep your chest as much as you can right above the leg. And at the end of the 3rd, slowly come up. Straighten the right leg, bend your left leg and put your left feet in contact with the inner right leg. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, twist slightly to the right. Roll your hips forward and pick a grip, either around your knee or around the calf or around the ankle, or even on your feet. Up to you to find your grip. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll your arms outward. Focus on your chest. Keep the chest right above the legs. So push the chest slightly to the right side. Shoulder blades down. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, slowly come up. Inhale, sternum up, shoulder blades down. Twist even more to the right. Roll your hips forward and put both hands on the outer side of your right leg. Pick a grip, whichever is comfortable for you. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. Look in front of you. Roll your hips forward. Keep your chest right above the leg. So keep on pushing slightly to the right. At the end of the third breath, bend your elbows and start folding even deeper, but keep the chest right above the legs, the leg. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, slowly come up. Dandasana again. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Bend your right leg and put your right feet outside of your left knee on the ground. Okay. Grab your right knee with both hands and push your chest toward the right knee. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, start twisting to the right side. Push your left elbows outside of your right knee and push with the elbow against the knee. Roll your right arm outward, push your thumb back, lower your hand almost to the ground. When you're almost touching the ground, create a contact. Roll your wrist inward and put your hands down to the ground. Use both the right hand on the ground and the left elbows against the knee to help you twist even deeper. Push your right shoulders to the left, push your left shoulder to the right. Look behind you, 3 breaths. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. At the end of the third breath, slowly come back to center and change leg. Straighten your right leg, bend your left leg, put your left feet onto the ground right next to your left knee. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. First, grab your knee and push your chest toward the knee. Sternum up, just to lengthen your spine. Okay, now inhale deeply. With the exhalation, turn to the left. Put your right elbow outside of your left knee. Roll your left arm outward. Push your thumb back. Hands down. Create a contact with your hands and the ground. Use the hands and the elbows to help you go deeper. Push your left shoulders to the right, right shoulder to the left, and look behind you. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, slowly come back to center. Okay. Now, bend both legs. Grab your knees, walk back with your feet until you find a balance. Find your balance, close your eyes, allow your head, if you want to go toward the chest. Stay there just for a brief moment. Lift your head, open your eyes, lift your tibia parallel to the ground, sternum up, shoulder blades down, inhale deeply. With the exhalation, twist your chest to the right, put your left arm outside of your right knee, roll your right arm back, outward, and stay there. So twist. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third breath, go back to center and go to the left. Put your right arm outside of your left knee. Roll your left arm outward. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, come back to center. Bend both legs. Grab your knees again. Find balance again. Relax just for a brief moment. So close your eyes. Allow your head to move toward the chest. Lift your head, open your eyes, cross your legs, move your feet closer to your buttocks, lean forward, tabletop position. Roll your arms outward, shoulder blades toward the waist, inhale deeply with the exhalation, roll your hips backward. Push your spine up to the sky, look at your belly. Inhale, roll your hips forward, allow your spine to drop, and look at the sky. Exhale, look at your belly. Inhale, look at the sky. Shoulders away from your ears. One more time. Next time that you have your spine parallel to the ground, stay there. Keep your buttocks right above the knees and walk forward with your hands, lowering the chest. Roll your arms outward, push the chest down, but push the lumbar spine slightly up to the ground, to the sky. Keep on rolling the arms outward. Keep on pushing the arms back into the shoulder socket. Chest down, lumbar up. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, walk back with your hands. Enter again your tabletop position. Move your left hand in the middle of the mat, right under the face. Inhale deeply with the exhalation. Start pushing with the left hand against the ground. Move your left shoulder to the right. Move the right shoulder to the left and lift your right arm up to the sky. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, slowly lower your right hand. Put your right hand right under the face. Inhale deeply with the exhalation. Start pushing with your hands against the ground. Push the right shoulder to the left, left shoulder to the right. Lift your left arm up to the sky. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third breath, go back in tabletop position. Roll your arms outward, shoulder blades toward the waist. Walk slightly back with your knees. And put your feet as wide as the mat. Tuck your toes under. Inhale deeply with the exhalation. Buttocks back, shoulders down. Keep the shoulders down. And slowly start straightening your legs. Without moving your shoulders. Roll your arms outward. Push your arms back into the shoulder socket. Allow your shoulders to move apart. 3 breaths. Beautiful. At the end of the third breath, slowly come down. I'm going to show you what we're going to do, because it could be challenging for the wrists. So I prefer just to show you before, and then we can do it together quite fast. So we enter Adho Mukha Svanasana as usual, but then
We lean slightly on your right hand and we grab the left leg. Wherever is more comfortable for you. You can also grab your ankle if you want to. Once that you have this grip, you use this grip to twist even more and you push your head to look up to the sky, right under your armpit. And then we go to the other side. In case you cannot stay with your legs straight, you can also do it with the legs slightly bent. It's exactly the same thing. There's no difference whatsoever.
Question? Nope. So let's go. So find your starting position for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, buttocks back, shoulders down.
Find your Adho Mukha Svanasana position. Lean slightly on your right side and grab with your left hand your right leg. Use this grip to push your chest a bit more to the right and look at the sky, right under your armpit. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, move to the left. Grab with your right hand your left leg. Use this grip to push your chest to the left. Look at the sky. And slowly come back to center. And walk back with your hands to enter Uttanasana. Keep your legs straight. Roll your hips forward. And allow the spine to unwind. Close your eyes. Relax your arms, your hands. Relax your shoulders, neck, face. Inhale deeply with the exhalation. Lift your chest.
Just to have it parallel to the ground. Once that you have it parallel to the ground, keep the weight on the ball of the feet. Twist your torso to have the left hand outside of your right leg. Push the right shoulders to the sky and to the left. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, change side.
So, grab you with your right hand, the left leg, sternum up, shoulder blades down. Keep the spine parallel to the ground. Push your left shoulders up to the sky and to the right. Lift your left arm up to the sky. 3 breaths. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. And at the end of the 3rd, go back to center. Bend slightly your knees. Put your hands on the waist and slowly come up.
Come to the middle of the mat. Tadasana. An easy Tadasana. Close your eyes. And just find your position, your Tadasana position. Stable, grounded, but some way lifted. Shoulder blades down. Proud. Put your hands on the waist. Step forward with your right leg, but step backward with your left one to have the 2 feet really away from each other. Okay. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, bend your right leg. Keep the knee right above the heel or slightly to the back, but not to the front. Okay. Check the alignment of your knee and feet. Knee and feet have to be aligned, not rolling outward or inward. Okay. Roll your hips backward to lengthen the left groin. Keep the right knee bent. The left heel can be slightly apart from, can be not touching the ground. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, inhale deeply. With the exhalation, lift your arm up to the sky. Shoulder blades down, push your thumb back. But keep on lengthening your lumbar spine, so keep on rolling the hip backward. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, twist your chest to the right, lower your arm, put your left hand outside of your right knee, and use this grip to twist even further. Push your right shoulders to the left, and if you can, look behind you. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back to center and change leg. Right heel can be not touching the ground. Bend your left leg. Check the alignment of your heel, of your knee. So the left knee have to be aligned with your feet and ankle too. Tug the tailbone under, lengthen the lumbar spine. Lift your arm up to the sky. Push the thumb back. Push your arms down to the ground. Down to the ground, no. More into the shoulder socket. Push the thumb back. Lengthen your lumbar spine. So lengthen also your right groin. Okay, now twist to the left, lower your arms, put your right hand outside of your left knee, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, push your left shoulder to the right and look behind you for 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, go back to center and enter Tadasana again. Woo. Big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Roll your hips slightly backward and allow your belly to move inward. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll your upper arm outward, but try to relax the lower arm and the hands. Close your eyes and stay there. Just relax. Open your eyes. Lift your arms up to the sky, but keep the shoulders away from your ears. Bend both knees like you were sitting on a chair. Yay! Beautiful. Now, put your hands in prayer position just in front of the chest. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, twist to the right. Put your left elbows outside of your right knee, so you need to have the knees really bent. Push the left elbows against the right knee and twist. If your balance is good today, then you can even look at the sky. Use the arms to help you twist deeper. If the balance is not super good, look at the ground. It will help you to stay more stable. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, twist to the left. So keep your knees bent and put your right elbows outside of your left knee. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Use your hands to twist to help you the twisting. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, come back to center. Tadasana again. Open your legs wider than your hip. Put your hands on the waist and create circles with your lumbar spine. Try and focus the movement just in this area and not on the shoulders or the head, just on the hips. Create a fluid movement. Don't need to be fast. Turn also on the other side. And use also the tilting of the hip to help you create this fluid movement. It's not only rotating, but also tilting forward and backward. Okay, sternum up, shoulder blades down. Interlace the hands just behind your buttocks. Straighten your arms. Keep the hands, the palm of the hand, the more that you can in contact. Inhale deeply. With exhalation, roll your hips forward and start lowering your chest down to the ground. Millimeter per millimeter. And when you arrive at your maximum, push your hands up to the sky, roll your hips forward, and stay there for 3 breaths. And slowly come up. Sorry, it was my cat that apparently wanted to start a fire, but it's okay. I love it. Okay, so now turn the right leg outward and the left one inward, like you were doing Trikonasana. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, twist your torso to the right. Put your left hand outside of your right thigh. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Roll your arms outward. Roll your right arm outward. Push the arm back. In a sort of Trikonasana, but twisted. 3 breaths. Keep the right arm parallel to the ground. Slowly come back to center. Twist to the other side. So turn your left leg outward, right leg inward. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. Twist to the left. Put the outside right hand outside of your left thigh. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your left arm outward. Push your hands back. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. And twist. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, slowly come back to center. Put your hands on the waist again and create again the rotation of the hips. But use also the twist, the tilting of the hip to create an even more fluid movement. Turn also on the other side. Good. And back into Tadasana, mountain pose. Lean on your left leg, bend your right leg. Put your left hand outside of your right knee and pull the right knee to the left. Roll your right arm outward and push your thumb back. 3 breaths. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. At the end of the 3rd, go back into Tadasana. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, lean on your right leg. Bend your left leg. Grab with your right hand the left knee. Pull the left knee to the right. Roll your left arm outward. Push your thumb back and twist. 3 breaths. It's not easy, I know, because we're all twisted. And slowly back to Tadasana. Okay, move to the back of the mat. Put your feet wider than your hips. Put your hands on the waist. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward. Put your hands on the ground. Bend your knees if needed, but I don't think you need it. Walk forward with your hands to enter Adho Mukha Svanasana again. Find the distance that is good for you today. Push your chest toward the toes. Roll your arms outward. Keep the legs active, especially the thighs activated. Roll your hips forward and push your chest to the toes. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, walk forward even more with your hands to enter a plank pose. Push your heels back. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, again, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So walk backward, back with your hands if you need it. And go back in a tabletop position. From there, put the 2 big toes touching and sit on your heels. Put your hands on your thighs, sternum up, shoulder blades down. Create circles with your lumbar spine. Use also the rotation inward and outward of your thighs to help you create the fluid movement. Turn also on the other side. Okay, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, inhale deeply with the exhalation. Turn to the right, put your left hand outside of your right calf. You can even pick a grip on your calf, so it will be easier. You can use this grip to go deeper on the twist. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Push your right shoulder to the left, left shoulder to the right. Roll your arms outward and push the thumb back. Look behind you, 3 breaths. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. And come back to center. Twist on the left. Pick a grip on your left thigh. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll your left arm outward. Push your thumb back and twist. Keep the spine long, especially the lumbar spine. So roll the hips slightly backward and twist. 3 breaths. And then go back to center. Now, I want you to grab your pen. So the idea now is to twist on the left, roll the left. I'm going to show you first and then we're going to do it together. So the idea is to roll the arm inward, the left arm inward, bend the elbow, knees are already bent, and push the hands to the right, then grab a good grip on the pen. Have to be a really good grip. You can also push already your shoulder back. Once that you have this grip, you lean forward.
And once that you lean forward, you slide the arm to the left and you twist. So the idea is really to have the shoulder quite close to the ground, and you use the right arm against the ground to help you twist even deeper. The more that you can, keep the left shoulder as much as you can up to the sky. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, come back to center.
It's a weird twist, I know. Roll the buttock can be lifted. It's not a huge problem. The idea is to have the buttocks as much as you can close to the heels, but it depends on the body of anyone. So it's not really super important. The direction is there, but if you don't have it, it's not a problem. Okay. Roll your right arm inward, bend your elbow, move your right hand to the left and pick a good grip on your pen. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, lean forward, slide the left arm to the right and use the arm against the ground to help you twist as much as you can. Use also the grip on your pen to help you twist even deeper. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, slowly come back to center. Now, again on Dandasana. Bend your right leg and move the right feet as much as you can close to your pubis. Okay. Grab with your left arm your right leg. Roll your right arm outward. Put your hands on the ground and start twisting. If it's really comfortable for you, then you can move your elbows on the either side of the leg and you can push with from there, you can move to there if it's really comfortable. And you can push with the elbows against the leg and twist even deeper. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, come back to center. Dandasana again. Bend your left leg, grab your left ankle, and move the left ankle as much as you can close to the pubic bone. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Grab with your right arm the left leg. Roll your left arm outward, put your hands onto the ground, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, and start twisting. If it's really comfortable for you, then you can move your elbow, your right elbow, outside of your left leg and push with the elbow against the leg to twist even deeper. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third breath, slowly come back to center. I think that we're not gonna do several more poses because we're almost done. So, yay! So now, lay down on the mat. Well, actually, you can already just prepare yourself for Shavasana while I allow the dog to enter. So grab everything you need to feel really comfortable. So you can already put your socks on, sweatshirt, whatever you really need for Shavasana. So grab your blanket also and put it next to you. If you need any bolster, just keep it near so you don't have to move a lot at the end of the position that we're gonna do. Now, lay down, keep the knees bent, with the feet quite almost at the limit of the mat. So almost as wide as the mat. Knees bent, feet on the ground, almost touching the edge of the ground, of the mat. Okay. Put your arms in cactus pose. So elbows at 90 degrees with the forearms parallel to the ground, parallel between each other. Inhale deeply with the exhalation. Allow the 2 knees to move to the left. Look at the left side. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, come back to center and allow the 2 knees to move to the left. Look at your right side. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, come back to center and put the 2 feet together in the middle of the mat.
Inhale deeply with the exhalation. Allow the two knees to move to the right. Look at your left. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back to center and allow the two knees to move to the left. Look at your right. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back to center. Lift your feet and move your knees closer to your chest. Without grabbing the knees, allow the two knees to move to the right, and allow the two knees to go down to the ground. Okay, completely. Look at your left side. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back to center. And allow the two knees to move to the left. Look at your right side. Three breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, come back to center. Grab your knees and create circles with your knees. Grab with your left hand the left knee and right hand together and create circles with your knees. Yay, perfect. Turn also on the other side. Now you can enter Shavasana. Find the position that you're more comfortable with. So either the version that you're more comfortable with. If you need any support, just grab it. And as usual, if you have something not super heavy, but quite heavy, just put it over your belly to allow your body to relax even deeper. Observe your body just for the first moments. Observe the tension on your body and allow those tensions to get released with the exhalation. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant a mantra, and at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax.
sato ma satgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma mritam gamaya. Om asato ma satgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma mritam gamaya. Om asato ma satgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma mritam gamaya. Really slowly. Start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. One more time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment for pushing with your left hand to sit up, for chanting 3 Om. Keep your spine straight and put your hands in Inana Mudra or Chin Mudra. So index finger and thumb together, palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.